The marble fountain bubbled mockingly as I rolled up to my once-empty 15-acre lot. A gleaming mansion loomed circular drive, 8-car garage, plunked dead center on the property I'd legally held for 10 years. A woman in spotless tennis gear emerged, smoothie and phone in hand, waving like I was the gardener. Her raven hair was tied in a sleek ponytail, shades hiding eyes that screamed privilege. "Pardon, but you're trespassing," she sang in a tone honed for obedience. "This is exclusive HOA ground now." From my glove box, I grabbed my laminated deed reflex from years as a real estate litigator. "Wrong," I replied coolly, flashing it. "You've slapped a 9,000-square-foot eyesore on my turf." She laughed, a cutting peal that stung like ridicule. "Sweetie," she cooed, peering over her lenses with flawless makeup, "this is HOA territory. Always has been. I'm Victoria Langford, president of Brookside Meadows HOA, and I authorized this myself." Little did she know, I wasn't merely the owner. I was the lawyer who'd dismantled schemes like hers. Victoria Langford had just unleashed the storm of her arrogant existence. "I'm Alexander Thompson, and I claimed that wooded haven outside Brookside 8 years ago. Remote, peaceful, firmly beyond city bounds and HOA clause. Surveyed twice, county recorded, borders etched in stone. 15 acres of pristine timber with a winding brook, eyed for a cozy cabin in retirement, a refuge from city grit and my high-stakes firm. I'd visit sporadically, loving the fall blaze of leaves. It stayed untouched, pure. But Brookside exploded. Developments mushroomed, spawning the Brookside Meadows HOA under Victoria Langford, who wielded it like a dictatorship. Notorious for her iron rules, $500 penalty for mismatched curtains, coercing seniors to ditch their herb garden for aesthetic purity. She'd measure lawns obsessively, mailing citations for the slightest overgrowth. When her son-in-law, Marcus Donovan, a cutthroat builder, pitched his elite retreat, she targeted my land. Facts like ownership? Irrelevant. Victoria cited a 1994 HOA growth chart for spillover rights. Discovery later revealed it as amateur scribble-scrooped borders swallowing my plot, defying surveys. No record dives, no legal advice, no notice to me. She bulldozed approvals through her sham committee, her, sidekick Brenda, and Brenda's phantom spouse. I was in Wyoming on a trial when excavators hit. Neighbor Walter, the retired farmer next door, buzzed me repeatedly, but hearings blocked calls. Voicemails later, 3 acres of century-old maples gone. I flew home, gutted by the spectacle, not a home, but extravagance incarnate. Spanish tile roofs, a cellar for endless vintages, African mahogany planks, a pool curved like a serpent, no permits, no variances, no green studies. Yet power surged, pipes gushed, and an ornate mailbox boasted the Langfords in brass. I barged into the HOA hub, a converted bakery. Victoria hunched over infraction forms, not deigning a glance. "Mr. Thompson," she purred. "Word is you're upset about that wasteland upgrade." "My wasteland?" I thudded the deed down. "You've criminally built on private soil." She scanned it dismissively. "Adverse claim via ongoing betterment, posh squatting, basically." "Victoria," I thundered in courtroom baritone. "That's invasion, larceny, and felonies galore." She lounged back, grinning. "Court it is. Security, remove him." Her fatal blunder won. I enlisted ex-colleague Lisa Patel, the region's top land warrior. 48 hours. County files proved me sole proprietor, no deeds shifted, no liens. Inspector Carlos Mendoza, 3 decades in, gasped at the audacity. Victoria's approvals? HOA frippery on elegant stock, branded civic enhancement to dodge oversight. Heinous, $75,000 HOA cash funneled as eco-uplift, actually funding the mansion's opulent grounds and that ostentatious fountain. Cease and desist fired. She retaliated with barricades, sentries, placards snarling, HOA private prosecute intruders. Blunder 2. Sheriff's line rung. Officer Ramirez arrived, eyed my proof, the blockade. "Lady," he barked at the guard, "shift this junk or cuff time for hindering." Path cleared. With Ramirez and server, I advanced. Victoria reclined on her Tuscan terrace, clinking Prosecco with Marcus. "Victoria Langford?" Server boomed. "Served." Her veneer splintered, terror flashing raw. Trial was a slaughter. Judge Evelyn Pierce, 2 decades unyielding, balked at the sham. My title outaged the HOA by years. Her chart, junked as forgery. Mrs. Langford, Pierce grilled, county checks done. Her fumbling counsel muttered, leadership discretion. Direct answer, Pierce demanded. I command for communal gain. Victoria snapped defiantly. Pierce's scowl ended it. My injunction, damage eval, DA probe unlocked. HOA sued for breach, unauthorized construct, seizure. Lisa alerted all members. Dues bankrolled Victoria's fortress. Outrage boiled. Emergency assembly overflowed. Brenda defected first. She vowed community boost. Grievances cascaded curtain levy, garden purge, a taupe fence fiasco. Oust her, roared Dr. Harlan, triple fine for his tall birdhouse. All eyes. Victoria ejected amid shrieks of betrayed rabble and style sanctity, hauled away in humiliation. Verdict, $2.3 million my way, mansion mine erected on my earth with pilfered funds. Assets seized. HOA coverage nixed for deliberate wrongs. Victory bash, restoration grill on her stone veranda. Locals swarmed, meats charred, tots frolicked in the serpent pool. Victoria motored past in her economy hatchback fleets auctioned for costs bellowing. War's on. I'll bankrupt you. Off-shift Ramirez, burger and grip, ambled up. Miss, ignored that stop. ID now. $250 sting. Contested, crushed in court. Her wine trove became my forge. Fountain yielded to Coy Haven, Victoria's ruin. Pool persists, but reshape looms plainer. I dwell halftime in her pilfered paradise, irony thick. Felony court bared her history. Duplicate cons in 3 states. 15-year fraud web. Jury quick. Guilty wire scams. Theft. Intrusion. Plotting. 8 years Fed pen. $3.7 million payback. Cuffs on. Poise pulverized. 8 years? I'm HOA royalty. The uproar ignited firestorms. Are HOA's despotic overlords crushing freedoms, or vital guardians of value? Freed neighbors thrive at my grills. United sans her terror, yet murmurs persist. Was her downfall vindictive overkill, or righteous reckoning for unchecked power? Some decry the sentence as brutal elitism's comeuppance. Others warn it chills community enforcement, letting chaos reign. Justice served, or vengeance disguised? The debate rages on.